Bless the Broken Road by special request. If you'd like to hire me for a request for a song, just send me an email to easypianolessons@yahoo.com and I'll give you information on that. Also, you can check out the website at www.webpianoteacher.com. All the completions of the songs are only on the website. If you notice, only on my YouTube channel I just have the part 1, so that's where the rest of the songs are. Anyway, let's start with this with right hand on a G above middle C, and then up to a higher C, and then play that C again, and it's bum bum bum. Okay, then we're going to play that G again with the C this time, and then go up to a higher G, then play that G again. Okay, so the right hand is bum bum bum. And on the left hand, we're going to have an E below middle C, with a middle C, with the D. And then we're going to have F, G, and then when you get to an A, F, G, A, you need to also play an F above middle C in your right, on the top. So F, G, and then these are together. Alright, so you play this hands together, and then right, right, wait a little while, and then left, left, and then together here. Okay, so the rhythm on the first box is 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Alright, then we're going to start here with a C and an E together, up to an F, up to a G, back down to that F with the C, and then an E, and then G and D together. Okay, let's go that far. Let's put the left hand with it, G below middle C, with the middle C with an E, and then we're going to move to an A and a middle C and an F together. Then we're going to do a B below middle C all by itself. Hold it for a little while, and then we're going to go A, G, F, A, G, F. Alright, so play hands together on this one. Right, 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 and left hand comes in between. Right, right, and then left hand comes afterwards. Bum, bum, bum. So let me go that far, up to speed. Here we go. Alright, then we're going to have this part, which is right hand on above middle C on a G, down to a D, down to middle C, back up to G, hold it a little while, and then D, C, B, hold that a little while, and then back to middle C, D, then we're going to play middle C and E together, and then we're going to play middle C and E separated. Okay, left hand's going to be on an E here, and then up to an F, and then down to a low G and a D together, and then up a little bit to an A and an E and an A here. Okay, so you play starting right here, hands together, right, 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 left hand comes in between, right, D, C, B, and left hand comes in between, and then right, 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 left hand comes in between, and then C, E. Alright, so let me start, let me do this A, G, F coming into it, picking up into this part, and then we'll finish the line. So starting here. Alright, coming up here we have A and F together. Hold it a little while, and then the A and the F again, but put a middle C in between. So we have 3 notes there, and then move it to the left a little bit to G and E. And then we'll have E and middle C together. So let's go that far. Left hand has an F octave, F2 Fs, with a C in the middle, and then just a G all by itself in between, and then a low C right here at the end. Okay, so let's do this part right here. Together, then just right, left hand comes in between, right, and then together there. Let me do this C and E leading into it. You can hear how that sounds. So starting here. Okay, then on the right hand we're going to move up quite a bit to an E and a G and a C all together. We'll move it down a little bit to D, G, and B all together. And then move down a little more. We have that G again, and then this G again with a D and a C added. And I put a curve line there because they're a little quicker than you might expect. Ba-bum. fast, but all right. And then we're going to have that C, middle C and G again. Now right here I put the D, C, B with a curved line because it's fast. Even faster than this. All right, you're going to play the G with the D and then finish out those three notes on that little part right there. And then C, D, and then C with an E. Okay, so let's go that far. So we're starting here and ending right here for now. All right, so right hand, left hand in between, right, left in between, right, da-da-dum, so da-da-dum. Left comes in between. Okay, all right, here's the rhythm. Up now. Right hand's going to do an A and then a C and then an E. Bum, bum, bum. And then we have A and F together. A and F together again. Move it down to G and E. And then down the middle C and E. Left hand's on an F down here. Up to G. And then down to a low C. So starting right here. A lot of syncopations in this song, a lot of tricky rhythms. So let's work on that a little bit. We have a little time. So at the beginning we have 3, 4. Let me do that again for the first box. 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. And then we have. Okay. Do that again. You hold that. You count to 3 when you play that B. 1, 2, 3. Ba, ba, ba. All right, now we're here. Okay, let's do that rhythm again right here. Okay, and then. The hardest rhythmic part for me is right in here. Just make sure you don't play your left hand too loudly. It's just kind of filling in the gap there, the beat. And that's what happens a lot when you have syncopated rhythms in the right hand. The left hand will fill in the downbeats or the parts where the right hand is holding over. So you see there's a lot of in-between on the left hand. So make sure you really pay attention to the rhythm there. And go back and listen to me play at the very beginning if you have any problems with the rhythm. Just listen to it over and over. So there's part 1. Hope you enjoy it.